Hey everyone, Hydra Head here, and this is Project Superpowers number 4. I really like this series. This is a very solid series from Dynamite. It's not in the least bit preachy. It's a good superhero story. This issue in particular was very, very good. In fact, I would say that so far pretty much everyone has gotten significantly better as it goes. So they're doing a good job. Also, love this cover. Female Flash is looking hot. I know that's not who she is. The price on this is only $3.99, which is $1 less than a lot of comics coming from Marvel and DC right now, which is great. This is by Rob Williams and Sergio Davila. I don't have any experience with Sergio as far as like internet interaction, but Rob always comes across as a pretty decent guy. Really, really love this cover though, especially how they give you all the room for the art. They put all their nonsense shit that it's important but I don't want to see particularly out of the way. And we got ads on the back, of course. Very good story. And it's, I mean, this is one of the only times you get to see heterosexual relationships that aren't portrayed as gross or disgusting or abnormal. So that's pretty interesting. The characters are also attractive and semi-realistic looking. The art is definitely on point, especially since you can actually see bits of her costume all over the place, which is a nice little addition. This is actually a flashback to something that happened in her past. As we come back to the future, shit has hit the fan. Which is basically picking up with where we left off on the last one. Again, really like the way the art style is done. The storyline is pretty killer as far as what's all happening and everything. And there are a lot of twists and turns and surprises. Not really surprises, but stuff that you don't quite expect coming that happens. I am a fan of this one. Also, I'm not familiar with any of these characters in their past runs, so each person is, everything is absolutely new to me. I know this guy used to be a good dude, but now he's like under somebody else's control, and apparently he's really not the guy that you want not on your side, because he's kind of a badass. Their boss, the bad guy's boss, is Pandora, but it's like P:(Andora, which is annoying, so I guess it'd be like P:(Andora. He's a good villain. He's overly strong, and he's not like, he acts the way you would expect of somebody of his power level and presence, which is nice. Also, this is a very diverse and I guess you could say multicultural comic, but they don't dwell on that fact. It just happens to be there. Because it's Dynamite, they do kind of over-present some things, but it still feels really natural. I like the way they do it. Also a big fan of the panel layout in this comic. And their colorist is doing great stuff. It's bright, but not distractingly so. Everything's very detailed. I think this is a good work, I think they did a good job on this. And very, very action-packed, which is nice because a lot of comics these days are boring with no backgrounds, whereas this has lots of backgrounds with lots of detail, stuff you can pick out. I realize I'm not really telling you anything about it, but this far in, it would just be kind of pointless to tell you about it. You really should. Sorry, I have my camera at a bit of an angle, so square to me is not square to the camera. Great character development in here. Samson is freaking awesome. Yeah, I want to tell more about it, but I don't want to ruin anything. Oh, check this out. So Thunderbolt, he's one of Dynamite's characters. I'm pretty sure he was in this for a very brief period of time. He's getting his own solo run. Caspar Wingard, they're very, very good at art. They did another story that was by some douchebag author. I don't remember the name of it right now, but their art and color is very, very good. They're great. They just always get paired up with douchebag. can't imagine him writing anything overly enjoyable. This, on the other hand, is fantastic. I do highly recommend this. Price point's better than a lot of comics. Story is way better than a lot of the stuff at the big two. And even if you're not familiar with it, I certainly wasn't, but I still enjoyed it. And when I say if you're not familiar with it, I mean not familiar with the world. Project Superpowers, I have no experience with other than the previous 3 issues. And it didn't affect my enjoyment level. So I think that's really about all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Sorry if this was a little bit quiet. This is just my normal talking voice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hail Hydra, baby.